Hello and welcome to another edition of the Reserve Report, your source for what's going on locally and around the Reserve. I'm your host, Lance Corporal Tiffany Edwards. Marine Forces Reserve is kicking off its annual 101 Critical Days of Summer Safety Initiative. For information on the program, go to www.safety.marines.mil. The deadline for the Reserve Special Education Program submission is coming up soon. Qualified officers interested in earning their master's degree need to apply before June 10th. See MAR Admin 23513 for submission details. The G6 is cracking down on local networks in the building and wants to remind you that there are to be absolutely no personal hotspots in the Marine Corps support facility unless approved through the G6 and Headquarters Marine Corps. For our first story, Corporal Marston Platek takes us to the edge of civilization, where the 4th Dental Battalion is making a difference as part of IRT Arctic Care.
If I ever found myself walking outside and saying 18 degrees was warm, if you would have told me that I would have ever made that statement, I would have called you crazy. But when you're dealing with negative 10-degree temperatures out here, 18 degrees actually is very warm. We are currently in the process of conducting Arctic Care 13, which is a medical and dental support exercise in the Northwest Arctic Borough of Northern Alaska. We are currently in 12 villages of the entire surrounding area, spread out in an area across the size, almost the size of Indiana. There's no road network here, so the only way into and out of any of the villages is via aircraft. Key factor that we've had that has really made our program here successful is what you see behind me here. The Black Hawk helicopters are provided by the Alaska Air National Guard, and we've actually had a debt of 6 Black Hawks that have been attached to us through the entire mission, who have run daily support missions and have truly been the absolutely essential logistics piece that we need to make this happen. This is actually the 19th year that we've been doing Arctic Care, and the first time in a while that the Marine Corps and the 4th Logistics Group has been involved. So our primary focus is just very, very quick in and out visits where we can see as many patients and provide as many services that are one-time services in order to help the population. For example, on the dental side, there are villages here that get one dentist for 3 days every 3 to 5 months. So for us to be able to send a dentist and a dental team up here to actually stay in the village on location, it's actually what they're going to get in 2 weeks. Timeline-wise, it would take 3 years to get that type of service. The Army has been very, very crucial in our support here, as they have been providing a veterinary service, which for those of you who are familiar with the Northwest Arctic and the Iditarod and the types of entities that happen with that, it's just an extreme benefit to have and a capability that we just don't have in the Marine Logistics Group with either our medical or dental capabilities. So the amount of services that we are providing these people is absolutely extraordinary. Our Navy medical personnel and the veterinary personnel and the dental personnel all want to come up here and save the world, and they're capable of doing that. Again, the back end of that and the whole focus of why we are up here is the fact that it is training. So being able to be prepared to train and conduct our mission in the Arctic environment is absolutely invaluable.
The IRT is providing medical, dental, and veterinary care to 12 underserved and isolated communities in northern Alaska. Closer to home, Marlborough Marines participated in a motorcycle riders course at the NOLA Motor Speedway this week, picking up skills necessary to navigate the sometimes dangerous situations on the road.
A lot of riders, they come out, they get their license, and they just go hit the street, and that's where they develop the bad habits. And what the Marine Corps wants to do is instill those good habits in you of what you're doing, just like clearing a house or doing any other thing that Marines do on a daily basis.
We're working with our motorcycle riders on some advanced skills that take the basic rider education that they get through Motorcycle Safety Foundation, and it really goes a step beyond that into more advanced skills that deal with proper application of throttle and then coordinating proper use of cleaning the bike. And the idea, of course, is to reduce rider errors.
It's more about practical. Any kind of training that we get these days is going to help you out on the street and give you more tools in your tool bag to be able to drive safely and think about what you're doing out there and keep yourself alive while you're riding. Here we've got the one focus, which is the safety portion of it, the technique. You're looking into how you're doing it, and it becomes muscle memory once you do it so many times. It absolutely instills confidence in you. You get out there, you run through these corners so many times, and you understand that you can do it. You figure out where you need to line your bike up. You figure out how much throttle you need to give it, or whether you need to downshift. It gives you that confidence, and it gives you the techniques to use to learn it. Instill that confidence in yourself.
32 riders participated in the course, taught by the California Superbike School. Marine Corps Band New Orleans is helping dreams come true after receiving a piece of music from an unlikely source. Many people around the world can only dream of freedom, while generations of Americans have fought and given their lives for it. Among the multitude of poems and songs, Amelie Crescent, a World War II veteran Marine, has written for family and friends, one song in particular called Keep America Free, returns time and again to her. After many attempts over the years to publish and record the song, she took one final shot to see her work recognized by sending it to the Marine Corps Band New Orleans. Chief Warrant Officer 2 Brian Sherlock saw the song's potential and had it harmonized and rewritten by Staff Sergeant Jacob Johnson.
Because I was born, in 1920, and since I was able to write and think, I've been writing poetry. And this is I don't know how to describe it. What is it? It's like a dream come true. That's all I can say.
Crescent received a framed copy of her original and rewritten sheet music, as well as a recorded copy of the performance. That about does it for this edition of the Reserve Report. As always, for more news, photos, and videos, check out our website at www.marperez.marines.mil. I'm Lance Corporal Tiffany Edwards. Thanks for watching.